Hi, I'm Miss Susan.
And I'm Miss Rosemary.
Welcome to Virtual Mini Math Monsters.
Today, we're going to make a marble maze and do something fun using a mirror.
So grab your kit that you picked up at the Children's Services Department and pull out the maze marked mirror maze from your kit, and let's get started. So first thing you want to do is find a mirror in your house and either sit in front of it or stand in front of it and take the mirror maze that you have, the paper that you have, and hold it up like this in front of the mirror. And then you could take a pen or a pencil or even your own finger, and the trick is to follow the maze using the mirror instead of being able to see it. So you're basically doing the maze backwards from what you would see if it was just sitting in front of you. So see if you can do that. And you can get more challenging mazes online, print those off, and try and do it. Try to trick your parents into doing it too. Okay, so now we'll go on to building our marble maze.
Okay, so you're gonna get your kit from the children's desk and all your supplies are in it. And we even have a paper ruler that you can use to measure your straws. So I have part of the kit right here, and I'm just going to take out the maze part. So the first thing, making their maze is using measurement. So just for the fun of it, I'm going to measure a pen. And I don't know how well you can see this, but it looks like my pen was about 5.5 inches long. We're going to use the straw. This straw is just about 7.25 inches. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to measure the first line, and then I'm going to cut my straw to fit. So right here, it looks like this first line is 5 inches. So I'm going to take my ruler and my straw and get something to mark my straw with. And just draw a little line right there. And I'm going to cut our first straw. So that'll be the first part of your maze. And Miss Susan is going to show you how to make the marble maze.
Okay, so now we're going to make the maze. Miss Rosemary showed you how to measure and cut your straws. So I have cut all the straws for this maze, so we're at that point. What you're going to want to do is, this is the one that she just cut, and then I've cut all my other ones. Not sure that I have them in the right order, but yeah, that works. Okay, so we're going to glue this into your lid. You can glue it, you don't have to glue it, but we're going to glue it in, and we're just going to put that in like that. Okay, so it's glued in, because this might be a fun game to keep for a little while. And then we're going to, I'm having trouble laying it flat. There. So now we're going to start gluing the straws in. So I'm going to take a nice thick line of liquid glue. You want it to be liquid glue. And you're going to want a fairly good amount. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Hopefully you can. But there's a large amount there. You're going to just stick this on top of it and push gently, not too hard because you want it to stay. Now, if you have a parent that can, or another adult that can, I'm going to double check this is the right one, that can use a hot glue gun to glue these in place for you, then go ahead and do that. Otherwise, you have to wait. I suggest you wait overnight, but at least a few hours till this dries on nice and solid. So we're going to glue these all on real quick, and then we'll come back after it dries and we will play with it. We'll put the marble in and play with it. So there's another one. Just like that. And And we're going to do my short one. Actually, I didn't make it short enough. Make sure that you are making them short enough so that your marble can get through. You want to make sure. So even if you've drawn your lines a little tight, that's okay. You just want to make sure that you've left yourself enough room for that marble. There. And then let's see, this should be the next one. And I'm going to move these over just a little bit because I think we did draw it a little tight right there. But that's not a problem. You can just adjust your lines a little bit. So I'm going to put this one here, just like that. And then the last straw, I'm just going to move over a little bit. Just like that. Now I'm going to show you. That's what they look like right now. And we're going to come back in a few hours and we will show you the last step. Okay, so now it has been a couple of hours and this is what I had glued earlier. Actually, this would have been the orientation. Now, it is still damp, so I would definitely suggest you let it dry overnight. That would probably be the best thing. So I'm going to show you how it works. So you're going to have a marble in your kit. Just drop the marble in at one end and work your way. Oh, it's going out of focus for some reason. There we go. And then you just work your way through the maze like that. And I can come back. Whoa, just like that. Now I want to let you know that if you want to make your maze bigger or more detailed, you can do that. You could add another straw like right here, make it a little tricky. You could also cut out a larger box lid. All you'd have to do, this was actually cut down from a shoebox. This is not a shoebox lid. This is actually cut down from the bottom of a shoebox. But you could take a shipping box, maybe from Amazon, and cut the bottom. You just want to leave about 1.5 inches thickness. Have mom or dad help you by cutting down a box from a shipping container. And so like maybe a big paper box or something like that, some big box, and then line it with paper. Make all of your lines, your maze lines, and then you can take drinking straws, just regular drinking straws, and glue them. And as you can see, the glue is still a little damp. The best thing though is to put a lot of glue and stick your straws in it and let them dry overnight. That is the best way to do it.
I hope you had as much fun today as we did. Next month, we're making a balancing scale. Be sure to register and pick up your kit. See you next time. Bye.